Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Nerds in a Podcast. And today we are talking about one of Jamie's favorite topics.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it is dun dun dun, dun One Piece.
I love One Piece. We're talking the live action specifically.
Because I started it.
Woo! Round of applause for Kacie finally starting
Yay!
something
Ooh,
One Piece.
ooh,
Although
ooh,
you started
ooh,
the
ooh.
anime, didn't you?
I
Didn't you get a
did.
few
But then I
episodes
was
in?
like, that's a, yeah.
That honestly, the anime until it's getting reanimated. When it gets reanimated, it'll be like a sit down and watch. But right now, as it is, the beginning as a '90s cartoon, it is a cleaning background show kind of situation.
Yeah.
But the live action, which in my opinion is one of a very few Netflix's most brilliant things to ever do, the live action I think is really amazing. That's how I got into
Yes.
One Piece. I know I've told everybody who's listening about 20 million times that's how I got into One Piece. But yeah, Kacie texted me today and she was like, I started the live action, and I was like, yes, queen. I probably have sent her
Yes.
a bajillion reels about the live action because I'm obsessed with the actor who plays Sanji, Taz Skylar. He's beautiful. I'm also obsessed with the live action actor for Zoro. Zoro's one of my
Oh,
favorite characters.
beautiful. Amazing.
McKenyu, I think is how you say his name. I also found out that Zoro's actor IRL, he's married and has a child, and I was like, I would have never have known.
Crazy.
Japanese actors like keep their personal life under wraps real good. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's just because like we don't live in Japan, we live in America, and like America is just like, yeah, we don't need to know. Whereas like we need to know every single detail of everybody's freaking relationship in Hollywood and who they dated beforehand and who they're dating now and baby mamas and dads, and I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, so there you have it, random fact. You are 3 episodes in to season 1.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character so far?
Zorro. I like Zorro.
Yes.
And he's very pretty to look at. Very nice.
He's so pretty. He I didn't think he could be prettier, but season 2 Zoro is just something else.
Question.
Possibly an answer.
Do they find the One Piece by the end of season 1?
Kacie's like, I can lock and load for 1 season and 1 season only. She's gonna have to lock and load for 2 seasons though, because Chopper's in season 2.
I know. I that is the reason I started watching it, honestly. I just keep seeing videos of little Chopper. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He's
Chopper's
so cute.
backstory slash introduction into One Piece, because he's one of those characters they kind of do it all in one, is simultaneously the best and also one of the most tragic backstories ever in existence. I'm like, my sweet blue-nosed reindeer who ate the human fruit.
He's so cute. I love
He
him.
is cute.
I feel so maternal towards him.
When he's, yeah, that's like, I literally cannot wait for them to start showing Nico Robin and Chopper's relationship, because Nico Robin is a good, like, I want to say is like 8ish years older than the rest of the Straw Hats for the most part. She's like almost 30. She's like late 20. I think she's supposed to be 28 when she first appears, and all the other Straw Hats are like, I would say, any from like 19 to 22. So she's already mom just by age, but her and Chopper, mom and baby the
Amazing.
entire time. And I'm just like, and she's like, Nico Robin's one of my favorite because she's just like, she's had so much trauma since the age of like 6, and she's survived so much that she has one of the darkest senses of humor, which I love. She's also kind of goth, which also love that for her. But she just has
Amazing.
like the most like sarcastic remarks to everybody, and then to Chopper, she'll like lightly tease him, but otherwise she just like mothers him, and I'm like, same.
Yeah. I do feel maternal instincts towards Chopper. I get it.
Yeah, he's so cute. And
He
like I
is.
love like origin story Chopper because he's just a little baby. He has
Aww.
he knows he's a doctor and he knows he's a good doctor, but like he just is so bashful. Like if he was gonna be one of the seven dwarves, he's because you'd be like, "Oh my
Aww.
gosh, Chopper, you're so nice," and he's like, "Do you really think nice compliments are gonna give?" And then he's like blushing the entire
He's so
time.
cute. I
He's
love
so
him more than
cute.
anything in the world.
I can't wait. I haven't gotten that far into season 2 yet, but I literally cannot wait to see him. I love that Oda, like I guess they had some original like sketches and stuff for how he was going to look in the live action, and I guess they were going to try and make him realistic. Now Chopper is supposed to be a reindeer is the type
Mm-hmm.
of animal he is, despite everybody calling him a raccoon.
Mm-hmm. He's so
Um
cute.
he is so cute. He's a blue nose reindeer. And I guess when they were originally making him, Oda was like, not realistic. You need to make him cute.
Yeah.
Cuteness over realistic. And I'm like, thank you.
Yes,
Honestly,
please.
that's just One Piece in general. Cuteness over realism.
Yes. As he's cute in the anime too, so.
He's so cute. He just gets cuter and cuter every season. Like every little
Aww.
outfit they put him in, I'm like, oh my god, you're so cute. His little backpack and his I still love his OG fit, which is the pink hat and the maroon shorts, but I do love his post time skip app, which is his little stripy tank top and his little
Mm-hmm.
blue backpack. Um but
Very
yeah,
adorable.
Chopper's so cute. I also really love that Zoro is currently your favorite character because I feel like in season 1 you get to see like the really like cool side of Zoro. He's just like this like badass, super muscular, amazing swordsman who's on a journey. Season 2, like you start to see how dumb he really is. He's such a himbo sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? That's fine.
But
He's
he's
pretty on the
beautiful.
outside, and that's what
Exactly.
matters. But yeah, so I just like I'm only like I think I'm technically halfway through episode 3. But yeah, he's giving major himbo energy, and I love that for him. And he, oh my gosh, in season 2, I can't remember if I started literally when you said you were watching season 1, I started rewatching season 1 just so I could refresh.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if he does it, but in season 2 he has the cutest little smile, and I'm like, Zoro, you can't look like that.
Stop it right now.
Zoro, the sun gonna explode. I also saw somebody's TikTok that was it was a somebody's boyfriend, and he was like, listen, I could handle the fictional men, but what am I supposed to do with this? And it shows his girlfriend like glued to the TV watching live action Zorro with no shirt on, and I was like,
You gotta
yeah,
look.
now we know that
Yeah.
it can be real.
Yeah, you're
Oof.
out of luck there, buddy.
Rest in peace, gentlemen. um but what are your thoughts about the live action so far, besides that Zorro is beautiful?
Yes. Um, I like it so far. I think I like Luffy. He's very cute. He's very
Yeah.
silly. I like that he's stretchy.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
In the
and I like
anime, he's
Nami.
definitely Nami. I like a lot better in the live action than I
Hmm.
liked at the beginning of the anime.
Aren't her boobs supposed to be out though?
Yeah. Well, okay. So to be fair, like OG Nami, she is wearing a t-shirt like
Mm-hmm.
the whole time. And then I think it's like the first outfit change. The titties are out.
They're out.
They're out, and I swear on my life they grow bigger every single episode.
You're like, oh my god, Nami, what the hell?
And like here's the thing, is like not only are they huge, but they defy gravity
Hmm.
because they're perky and beautifully round, and I'm like, I mine could never look like that with every single push-up bra in the universe,
Yeah,
let
you're like, what's
alone
your
wearing a little
secret?
triangle bikini that gives you no support.
Yeah.
But yeah, typically the titties are out. And her jeans are super low. Like Britney Spears low in the early 2000s low.
Yeah, like I was gonna say early 2000s, rocking that low cut denim.
Yeah, yeah, where the second that you like bend backwards a little bit too far, the whole coochie's out.
Yeah,
I mean, like, to be fair, she is like basically the commander of the ship, so she wouldn't have to worry about bending over to pick anything up.
yeah,
But
true.
like, I would be fearing for my life if any, front or back showing out, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Now
But
you're in episode 3, so have you met Usopp yet?
yes, they are right now in the episode that I'm watching. They are
Mm-hmm.
trying to get a ship, and they
Mm.
went to
Mm-hmm.
that rich lady's place. I forgot her name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Now I have to look. I was not prepared. I was prepared and not prepared at the same time. I
I
know
mean,
I
I
have
did
my
also
little.
just fling it on you 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. I did notice when I was rewatching episode 1, the background song of when we meet like Shanks and his crew.
Hmm.
For those of you who've never seen One Piece, Shanks is the original owner of Luffy's straw hat, and then he's the one that gives it to Luffy. Um, he's also the reason Luffy got his grubby little hands on the gum gum fruit,
Hmm.
much to Shanks' chagrin. But the background song I didn't realize because I had never watched One Piece when I watched the first season of the live action. But the background song is Binks's Brew, which is a very famous One Piece song that one of the later Straw Hats, whose name is Brooke, he's a skeleton, he sings it all of the time. And I didn't even realize, I'm pretty sure Wyatt and Ben had pointed it out, but I did not remember at all. And I'm like, is that the song?
You're
Because
like, wait a
what
minute.
when you get to season 2, and if you rewatch season 1 after that, you'll be like, oh my god, it is. But yeah, I was like, it was already in there, and I didn't even realize. So like, congrats to Netflix and whoever, and obviously Oda, who's heading this whole thing, but
Hmm.
everybody who's put all the little details in. Because I'm like, yes, Kaya is her name. I just
Yes.
remembered.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, Usopp's very rich girlfriend.
Yes.
We use the term girlfriend loosely. In his head,
Yes.
girlfriend. In her head, just friends. But yeah, I love that the live action One Piece, much like the anime, is kind of goofy,
Hmm.
and like it looks goofy, and like the whole like power, like it's not meant to be super realistic, and I love that for One Piece in general. I feel like a lot of my boss and I were actually just talking about this the other day. We feel like a lot of media nowadays they always want it to be like super realistic and like super like everyday life and things that could be possible. And I'm like, I want to escape. Like,
Yeah, we need some
what
more.
to
Bring fantasy back.
yeah, we need some whimsy in this life, man. And I love that One Piece does that. Definitely one of my
Hmm.
favorite things.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to read the synopsis really quick. You met Shanks. Shanks is one of my favorite characters, even though he's in the show for like 10 minutes. He's like, you get his back, kind of, you get Luffy's background, which Shanks is a very big part of.
Hmm.
And then Shanks just kind of like disappears. And I remember, I think I got like in the anime, I got a few hundred episodes in, and I text Wyatt, and I was like, "Am I ever gonna see Shanks again, or was that it? Like,
That's
where
it.
is?"
Goodbye.
Because like, so like for One Piece, like one of the big characters you see everywhere is Shanks, and I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
so he's like a big deal, and I think it's just because he's Luffy's origin, and I'm like, that's it. Do we get? We do get some like flashback stuff because Shanks and Buggy the Clown, which I don't
Hmm.
think you've met Buggy yet. I think you'd like
Yes.
Buggy.
No, yeah, I
Um,
have met him.
oh, have you? Okay, I was
Hmm.
gonna say I think you would
I
like
think
Buggy.
I think he's in the first episode, isn't he?
Is he? I
I
don't
don't know, the first
remember.
or second one, but he's been in there a few times.
Yeah, I love his and Luffy's dynamic, but Shanks and Buggy have a past together, and so because we see Buggy quite often in the anime, so that's like the only way we get Shanks. And I'm like,
Hmm.
that's such a weird
He's
connection.
like deuces.
Yeah, and then like if you ever watch any of the One Piece movies, the One Piece Red has quite a lot of Shanks in it. And I'm like, thank you. I can finally see this man that I've seen
Finally.
for like 2 seconds. Um, but yeah, I just love like Shanks is just ready to fight Luffy at like any God given moment. And then when Luffy eats the gum gum fruit, he's not afraid to just like beat a small child.
I mean, fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
He's like a yeah, he's just like I love that he just has a genuine freak out over it, which I mean, rightfully so, because Luffy ate a very expensive devil fruit that Shanks was gonna earn a lot of money off of, or eat himself, and then Luffy was just he was mad at Shanks and was like, "No, I'm gonna eat it." Like Luffy,
And now he's
no.
stretchy.
And now he's stretchy, and he was already a menace before, and now he's
A
even more of a menace.
stretchy menace.
Yeah, a menace who can no longer swim in the ocean, which becomes a very big problem a bit later in the series. Um, but yeah, you also got to meet Kobe in the. I think he's in episode 1. He's the little twink with the round glasses and the pink
Oh
hair.
yeah.
I
Yes.
love Kobe.
Yes, the little twink.
Yeah, he's so sweet. He has a dream of protecting all of the people who can't protect themselves. I also like because him and Luffy meet on Elvida's ship, and
Hmm.
Kobe is, uh, for lack of a better term, a slave. Like
Pretty
Alvida's
much.
like I
Yeah.
own you. Um and so like Luffy that's like Luffy's first like liberation cuz Luffy just goes around like liberating countries and people and like he's just like, "Oh, you guys are being like controlled. Don't worry, I got you. I'll go like knock that guy's teeth out." Without thinking, by the way. Luffy just goes. He just full force, full
Yeah.
throttle in.
No thought.
Um
Head
no
empty.
thought, head
Just
empty,
go.
stretching arms are going. Consequences? Luffy doesn't know what those are, and nor does he care. Um, but yeah, so I do like that. Like he liberates Kobe from Alvida's ship, and it's just like, "Do you have a dream?" And Kobe's like, "Maybe," and he's like, "Spit it out. What's your dream?" Kobe's like, "I want to protect the people," and he's like, "I know it's lame. I'll stop talking." I'm like, "Oh,
No, he's just a
Kobe."
little guy.
Yeah, I will say Kobe in the anime has a very beautiful glow up. Like he
Really?
goes from like this really like ugly looking kid to a very beautiful young man. Yeah, Google Kobe One Piece anime cuz I love. But look at he's so cute. He's such a sunshine baby. I can't even talk. He's so cute. But yeah, he goes from like a little pink-haired, big glasses twink to
Oh, I
very
do
grown up,
like
very handsome.
him.
Yeah, isn't
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like his big hair.
he cute? Yeah,
Oh.
he's cute then and now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and so I remember when I was watching through season 1 with Wyatt, and he was like, I don't know about like the live action casting, but honestly, the live action casting is really good. I think they did I mean, Oda helped pick all of the live action casting, so I'm not
Hmm.
surprised that it's amazing.
True.
But I think he's one of those ones like the second he appeared on screen, like in season 2, I was like, "Oh, he got a little more muscly." He got a little bit later.
Ooh.
It's not as drastic, obviously, as the anime is, but he got a glow up, and I'm like, okay, I see you, Colby. I see you. You're trying to be a marine captain.
So how many? There's 8 episodes in each season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Yeah, and I think they're all at least an hour.
Yeah, which is nice.
Which honestly, yeah, and it's really good. Like it allows them to cover a lot of ground
Mm-hmm.
versus if they had did like 16 half an hour episodes, um because then you have to like find out where are we cutting the episode. But I do like that the live action is covering like a really big swing per episode, and so it feels each episode feels complete. It doesn't feel like you're missing anything. But also in the anime, which is a common complaint, um they give you like 20 shots of like the same scene, like one episode, and then they start the next episode with the same 20 shots, and I'm like, okay,
You
we already watched this. We already watched him Luffy punch that guy
you
out.
already know
Like
what's
that
going on
guy.
leading up to this.
Yeah, like we could fast forward, and they're like, no, no, here's 20 new angles of that same scene that you just watched. I'm like, okay, if I must. Um, yes, I'm trying to think. You also got to see Dracula Mihawk, I believe. You've already seen him. Um, the guy with the very fancy beard and the big
Oh yeah,
sword.
yeah, 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 yeah,
My mom is running the blender. I'm sorry. If you
yeah.
guys can hear that in the background, why she picked now to do that, I don't know why. It do be that way sometimes. I will get a coffee out of it, so I can't be that mad, right? But yeah, so you've got to see Dracul Mihawk, which he listen. I like the live action One Piece for many things, but I'm telling you right now, it is very distracting when you have all of these. First of all, it's live action, and you have all these beautiful men who just have like the center of their chests exposed because they have like jackets on, and I'm like, your abs are very distracting, sir. Can we put those away so I can
Put that
focus
away.
for for 2 seconds? And the answer is no. And it only gets worse in season 2 because there's a marine. His name is Smoker. He has his chest out the entire time. He also rides around in a very cool, I'm gonna call it a tricycle. It's not an actual tricycle. It's this big beefy three-wheeled motorcycle thing. But it's basically a tricycle. Um and then I can't remember. I don't think Crocodile, who's one of the villains, has his chest out, but he's very muscly and he has a hook hand, so he's also very distracting. He
Yeah.
also got a really cool scar across his nose, and I'm like, oh, One Piece. Casey, which I know I've already told the podcast, Casey asked me a while ago who my favorite One Piece character was, which, one, how could you ask me that? But also, two, the list is long because everybody is beautiful. I feel like the only time somebody
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make it on my favorite character list is when I find them annoying in some way, and like annoying that I can't ignore it annoying. Like
You're like, they're
Usopp,
all my favorite characters. Thank you.
yeah. I love Usopp. He's not on the favorite character list though, because he does drive me insane a lot of the time. As does Nami. But I do like in the live action, it kind of feels like they have perfected their characters for being the beginning of One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Sanji in particular, um I feel like it's feeling the effects of this because a lot of people, I like characters like Sanji where they're just like lovesick puppies the entire time and just massive flirts, and but also like the second like their homeboy says something will like snap at them and just have like a sarcastic comment. I feel like with a lot of men in particular with Sanji are just like, ooh, and I mean even women, they find him like sleazy. I mean, there are scenes from some of the newer One Piece episodes There's one where he barks like a dog. Like, like that's kind of wild, but okay. But I feel like the live action, they're really trying to make it like they're trying to make them feel like real people and just like a
Mhm.
not very realistic world, which I really
Mm.
am enjoying.
Yeah, I could see that definitely. Cause wait, do you meet Sanji in season one
You
or season
do.
two? Okay, okay.
No, you meet him in season one. Sanji, it's because Luffy's like he like gathers his crewmates like Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
literally like the the order that you meet them in is like he's like you're gonna be on my crew. You're gonna be on my crew. So yeah, I think technically though he recruits Sanji before he recruits Usopp, if I remember correctly. Um, but yeah, you meet Sanji. I think in episode 3 or 4. It might be 4. No, it's 5. You don't meet him until 5.
Can't wait.
Which I'm excited. You get Sanji's backstory in season 1, and Sanji. I mean, everybody's backstory makes me want to cry, but like, Sanji's backstory is just like brutal.
Mhm.
Like, it's not. It's like Kazoro's backstory and like why he wants to be, the best swordsman in the world is very sad and very tragic. Um, and then obviously Luffy's with Shanks losing his arm, also tragic. Not as tragic as Zoro's, but Sanji's is just like I felt like I was hit by a freight train because that's not at all what I thought Sanji's origin story would be, especially because like I had seen like a little bit of Sanji because I know he's a flirt.
Mhm.
I know he's a simp for every female presenting anything. Um, and so just to see his actual origin story, I'm like, that explains why we have the flirty, basically like walls going up and why like he only lets people in at that level. Um, so I am excited. I'm excited and like prayers, sorrows, for when you get to Sanji's backstory. Um, but I also love Sanji and Zoro's dynamic because they butt heads all of the time. Because Sanji, like, he likes to think a lot of things out, think about things logically. He's a chef. Like, he can spice it up, but he's like, we gotta have something to go off of. Also, whatever Nami says goes kind of situation. Whereas Zoro is like he's truly Luffy's right hand man, and it's just like Luffy said we gotta go, so we gotta go. Luffy said I can cut this guy up, so I'm going to. Like Zoro is also the head empty, swords at the ready. And like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh my gosh. Also,
No
random
thought.
tangent. No thoughts. Random tangent though. I keep getting advertised the Zoro Crocs that are exclusive to Foot
Amazing.
Locker. And
You
I
need
remember,
them.
do I though? Because they are
Yes.
Crocs. They'll match my
Exactly.
desk chair. Ugh. Um, they will match my desk chair though. I don't know if I haven't even told the internet. I bought a new desk chair finally. Because my back was really hurting, and I made the plunge, and I bought a fancy Secret Lab chair, which was definitely way too much money. But it is Zorro themed, and I have to say that I love this chair. And it's super comfy.
And now you need
And
Crocs to match.
do
Duh.
I though? Like,
Mm-hmm.
could we have
Yes.
made them like almost any other shoe
No.
besides Crocs?
The best collaborations are Crocs.
They are, and like, why Crocs? And it's always like the traditional clog
Exactly.
shaped
The best ones.
croc. No. Why couldn't we do like cute little like sandals or something? I listen, I will say that the one pair of Crocs that I came so close to buying, if they weren't freaking $80, because I don't even know if my feet are gonna like Crocs, is they had a Lizzie McGuire collaboration and they did her platform bright orange sandals in the Croc sandals. And I was like, I need those. And then they instantly sold out. And then I was like, okay, I don't need those then.
Okay, never mind.
But I keep getting advertised the One Piece ones and I keep sending them to Kacie and she was like, "Does this mean you're getting Crocs?" I'm like, "No. It does not." I do think they're really neat. I think out of a lot of their collaborations, I do like the added detail to the One Piece Crocs. The chopper ones come with a tiny backpack on the back. I don't know
That's
what you're going to put
so
in
cute.
there,
That's amazing.
but you put something in there, something tiny. Maybe if you find loose change on the floor, I don't know. Um, and then like I like that Zoro and Luffy's the sport mode strap is covered in fabric to look like their little sash belt thingies, which I love. And I do think the charms are really cool. Like they have the wanted posters and then like little charms of both Luffy and Zoro. And if somebody at Crocs is listening, if you want to send me the Zoro ones and then send Kacie the Chopper ones, we'd be forever grateful. And then I won't feel bad if I don't like them.
But you will because Crocs are
Oh,
amazing. You're gonna be like, wow, what was I missing out on?
I don't think I'm missing out on anything. Although I was talking to Joe the other day because we were talking about Crocs, and I was like, like simultaneously, I was like, Crocs are terrible, and he's like, Crocs are good with socks, and I was like, I think that's probably the worst take you ever had.
I love rocking in my Crocs and my socks.
I know you do. You wear Crocs with socks, without socks.
I wore Crocs today and it was like 10 degrees out and snowing.
Do you have the fleece lined ones, or do you
No,
just
they're
have
just
normal
regular
ones?
Crocs. They're just
You
regular
should get some
Crocs.
fleece lined ones.
I should.
Especially because you live somewhere that actually calls for it and not just like California or Arizona weather.
True.
um, yeah, no, but I will say I don't know if like Crocs just has like unlimited collaboration budget money, but they always have
Yeah.
the coolest collabs. I
The
mean, they
Pokemon
have
ones are my favorites. They're so good.
yeah, and they have JJK ones, and they had Shrek, and obviously Lizzie McGuire, One Piece. They've had so many different. They had the Lightning McQueen Cars ones. Like, oh, also some exciting news while we're talking about Crocs. At Disneyland, because you can get Disneyland's version of Crocs, but they now sell official Croc gibbets charms for various
What?
themes. They had Haunted Mansion, and there was another one, and I can't think of what it is. Haunted Mansion is the one because I contemplated buying them for you, and then I saw that they were $30, and I didn't.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was like, oh, like if they were like 15, I would have 100% picked those up for you. But I'm like 30 for like four charms, five charms.
Yeah, Disney and Crocs both want to charge in abundance.
Yeah, I'm
And
like
they
that's
fall off
crazy.
so easy too, which is so annoying.
That's literally the main reason I didn't buy them for you because I was like, I'm not gonna give her $30 worth of charms for her to accidentally like hit her foot on her car door and have them
Yeah,
ping
sometimes they just
off into
fall off
space.
too. It's like, especially like the actual Croc brand. Like, I bought like knockoff ones from the mall that have stayed on like longer.
Yeah, and literally, when I looked at that price, I was like, we could go to the mall together, and you could pick out 30 charms for that price at
Yeah,
the mall.
and they last way
Um,
longer.
yeah, and you could find them for almost every fandom. And
Hmm.
also, they sell, I think, on Amazon, the little like plug part. So, like, I could even make you some, or you could make yourself some. Like,
True.
Crocs, what are we doing, bruh? Um, But yes, they were very I'm trying to think the other ones were pink, and I can't remember if they were a character or if they were just a theme. But I was like, "Oh, Kacie would like those, but my wallet does not like that for you. So,
True.
oh gosh. Let's see. Back to One Piece. I can't wait for you to meet Sanji.
I am very
Taz,
excited.
Skylar, listen. I didn't even realize, I'm telling you this now. Taz is actually wearing a wig for Sanji, but I have never in my life seen somebody wear a wig so good. Like it fits him so perfectly, and it's obviously made of human hair, but it's just like the most perfect wig I've ever seen in my life.
I am very excited. This is my plan after this to go watch some
Continue
more. Yes.
continue your One Piece adventure.
Continue my One Piece journey.
Yes, yes. You're in episode 3, so you're hanging out with Kaya,
Yes.
and her butler. Her butler, is actually one of my like favorite OG characters. He's very interesting, and I was very like, because when I watched season 1 the first time, I was barely in anime.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had watched season 1 of Attack on Titan at that point, and I think that was pretty much it. So, to go from like Attack on Titan to the wildness of One Piece, his character, I was just like, what is happening? Why does he have like cat paws? I don't understand what's happening. So I'm very excited for you to see him because he's pretty neat, and I love that a lot of people remember him, even though he was
Mm-hmm.
in like the first like 30 episode, like within the first 30 episodes of One Piece, kind of situation. He's like one of those characters that always stands out from the beginning. I'm like, that's so cool. Um but yeah, I'm very excited for you to watch the live action.
Yeah, so now we can talk about the second season when I finish it and when you finish it.
Yes, yes.
Yay!
Love One Piece. uh I'm so excited.
Yes, me too.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, because you're only 3 episodes in, so I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to give
Yeah.
anything away. Um, but it's so good. If any of you who are listening haven't
This is your
started,
sign to watch it now.
Kacie is watching. That means that is the ultimate sign. Is if I blab about something enough, and then Kacie starts watching it, you got to get on it. You behind in the
True.
times.
Exactly. I am excited to talk more of One Piece once I get more into it.
Yes, I'm excited for you to meet more characters. Also, I've realized, so if you ever get around to watching the anime, either as it is now or when it's reanimated, there's a lot of things. They're changing up like the order and how they reveal a lot of stuff in the live action versus what they did in the anime. So there's a couple of things that like if I had never watched the anime, I wouldn't even think twice about. But now that I've seen the anime and I'm rewatching, I'm like, oh my god, that wasn't like revealed until like episode 300. What do you mean that's we're learning about it now?
Yeah, like the gap difference is a lot, I don't know, less,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? We'll reveal that now.
Yeah.
We'll reveal that. We'll do that now too. And we'll do this. But it's really cool because One Piece, for people who have never seen One Piece, is a lot of fun. And I think people who are fans of the anime and the manga, it is still a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not, I mean, is it the greatest show in the universe? No. But I
It's a
think
fun show.
it's fun. And honestly, to me, that's what One Piece is a lot of the time. It's meant to be fun. Now, when you get into like the later arcs and stuff like that, can it be really tragic? Yes. But I love Luffy's tenacity and his hunger to be the king of the pirates. It just like it propels you as the viewer forward as much as it does his crew. So
Hmm.
like his drive is so contagious for everybody, and so I love that that spirit is still in the live action and that it's propelling this universe forward.
Yes.
And I love that like so many people are getting so excited about it. I will say that the for season 2, because the Instagram is like popping off. They're like paying creators to like create stuff and all of that and make some content. Somebody did some nail art for season 2, and they did Laboon the whale, which you will meet in season 2. He's so cute. But they made like an acrylic nail look like Laboon the whale. And they made his little
Ooh.
teeth, and it's nightmare fuel. I
I
hate it.
wanna. I'll have to check it out.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I sent you the Instagram reel. Um, but it's on their official Instagram page. And I always like to bring up Casey's fear of animatronics in water, submechanophobia. I could not think of
Hmm.
the word for a second. And we talked about the whale at Disneyland that you like ride through on in Fantasyland. It's like that. Like her, I think her fear of that is my fear of this person's nail art of Laboon the whale.
Same type of phobia.
Yeah, cause like I saw her like starting to carve the whale, and I'm like, oh okay. Like I thought she was gonna just like make him completely out of like nail gel or whatever she's using. But she basically took like so she put an acrylic nail on her nail and then took another acrylic nail so that she could make his little jaw, and then she started shaping his little teeth. And I did not enjoy the teeth. Nightmare fuel. I don't like it. Amazing talent. I will say that for her. Nightmare fuel for me.
Yes.
So take a look at their socials. I'll try to when this episode goes up, I'll try to remember to post that and share that with you all so you can all look at the Nightmare Fuel. Um but yeah, Casey, do you have anything to add before
Go
we
watch
I
it.
mean, yes.
This is what I'm gonna do after
Absolutely.
this. Get off and watch it.
Yes, get off, watch the show, and then when you're done with the show, I need you to watch all of the interviews with the cast because they are one of those casts that they are their characters IRL,
Hmm.
except maybe Jacob who plays Usopp. Jacob, at least in all his interviews, is like he's too cool for school, man. And like he's such like if we were in the same room, I'd be like I can't talk to him. He's too cool. I can't. Like no. But in the show, because he's Usopp and Usopp's very dramatic and very scared of everything, you just want to like smack him a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, he's the only one that like just doesn't match. But I feel like it takes somebody who's too cool for school to play an absolute lunatic of a scaredy cat. You know, it's just
Yes.
like it somehow matches. But Iñaki, who plays Luffy, is a menace. He's a menace in every single interview. I'm like, babe, no. Honestly, every time I'm watching the anime, Luffy is a lot less of a menace in the live action than he is in the anime. In the anime, I'm constantly Luffy, no, Luffy, no,
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
Luffy.
that.
I do like in season 2 we get a little bit more into that because I feel like season 1 Luffy is really obviously leading the charge because he's collecting his crew like Pokemon. So season 2 we get a little more into the dynamics of everything, which is great. But yeah, Luffy's a menace, but we love him. He will be king of the pirates. He's not
Yes.
still,
But he will be, maybe.
but he's that's his dream and he'll get there. But thank you all for listening. As you're listening to this, uh Casey and I are basically going to be on vacation. So,
Yeah.
make sure to follow both of us on socials to keep up with the adventure. We have a lot of bad omens is going to be happening in the next few episodes after, not the next one, but the one after that, because we will be seeing Noah Sebastian once again with our own two eyes. Unfortunately, from the nosebleeds, but we will be
But
seeing
that's
them.
okay.
It's okay. You just gotta be in the room. Honestly, I keep getting everybody's reels and TikToks of past shows on this tour, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait. I am so ready, but also I feel like the concert blues is gonna hit real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. But it's very exciting. The JJK will be back together. So we'll definitely be out about having adventures. There'll be a vlog that may or may not go up quickly. We don't know. That YouTube channel just does whatever it wants whenever it wants. Um but yeah, so make sure to subscribe, follow us everywhere, and watch One Piece in any way, shape, or form. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. So bye!
Goodbye.